Jan would like to thank you all so much for your support. Without your help, he doesn't know what he would have done. On the 10th anniversary of Gateway, he can only think of Animal Farm by George Orwell. The organisation, which was supposed to bring the tenants closer together and help out the communities, has now turned into an organisation that is making life more difficult. What is missing at the moment is a big sign to put above the entrance doorway of Gateway's building to say, "We are all equal, but some are more equal." Since a petition was made, there are now over 5,000 signatures. Gateway have now said that the garden can stay, but the statues, ceramic artwork on the wall and waterfall have to go. What has been created in the garden is a painting. All these features, including ceramic work on the wall, the statues and the waterfall, are all part of it. The ceramic flowers on the wall are there to compensate the picture in winter, when the trees go to sleep and there is not much colour left to please the eye. The statues are the focal point of the picture. Without them, this painting has no centre point. The waterfall is the jewel of the garden. If Gateway wants to destroy this on the 6th of August 2015, then they might as well kill all the trees and demolish the whole garden.
Little leaves on the statue, because Gateway seem to think it might be indecent to visitors, etc. But obviously it's not. Go in the museums and have a look there, there's hundreds of them.
Hello, I'm just looking at this gentleman's garden and I'm hearing that it's going to be demolished, and I find this just so upsetting. It's a wonderful, beautiful piece of art that we have here in Preston, close to the university, in an area which in some ways isn't all that inspiring. And I'm very emotional as I'm saying this, because this man has brought something wonderful to us, and he should be allowed to keep it. Please, please, let this wonderful contribution to our surroundings stay. Thank you.
Edith and I support Rad in his pursuing what he feels is justified, and that no one should take it on themselves to either discriminate or try to pull something to pieces that's beautiful, and that they also need to think about Rad's well-being and what it means to Rad and those around him should this business of the garden wanting to be flattened by the housing association. The housing association should think twice, even 3 times. But let's come to a resolution that's compatible to all concerned.
Yes, I've just walked round the garden of Rad's and it is beautiful. And as an old person myself, it is so tranquil. And it's so sad that the Housing Association is not taking into consideration the elderly.
I was just passing by and it looks absolutely amazing this. Why it's hit the papers for the wrong reason, I've no idea. But it should be open to everyone around here.
I love the garden. I don't see why the council's telling you to get rid of it. It's making the place nice to look at. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just passing by, I've just looked and I think it's absolutely beautiful, the garden. I mean, I haven't seen a garden like this for absolutely years and I don't see why it shouldn't stay.
I come to UCLan, the University of Southern Lancashire, and I think that Innisman's garden is absolutely beautiful and harming nobody.
Yeah, this garden is gorgeous. I don't know why they want to be demolished. It's lovely. It's a beautiful garden that should not be demolished. And every time I come past from the university to go back to my accommodation, it just brings a smile on my face. So no, I don't want it gone.
My name's Michael. I love your garden, and I hope it doesn't have to come down.
Bill and I support your garden. I don't think it should be taken down.
My name's David, and I also support the garden and don't think it should be taken down.
I don't think you should destroy the Gateway garden. It's very beautiful.
I'm Daniel. I'm a student here in Preston. I just think the walking past this, it's something really nice to see, with all the trees, the statues and stuff, and then especially the things on the wall. I don't feel that it's doing any harm to me. It's nice. I take this route almost every day, so it's nice to look at when I come past. So for me personally, I don't really have a problem with it.
I think this garden is lovely. It's really nice scenery for the students. It's something different, and I definitely think it should be kept.
Yeah, I love the garden, and I can't understand why anyone would want to take it down after all the hard work that's clearly gone into it.
The garden's so pretty, and it's got a really nice inspirational quote saying "You are amazing." And it's got really nice mosaic at the back. It shouldn't go.
It's a lovely garden, and I think it should be kept for the residents.
I think it's a brilliant garden, and all the wild plants, and it brightens up the place area. And if it were just grass, I think you should do this more often in more places, and it's amazing.
I volunteer at Headway next door, and every time I finish at Headway I walk past this garden and it looks absolutely brilliant. I can't see any reason why anyone would want to take this away from the people of Preston. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Don't destroy it.
I can't believe that Gateway wants to demolish this after when you look at some people's gardens who don't even cut the grass. And yet this gentleman's gone to this extent. What a beautiful garden.
Yeah.
And I'm not a man who admires gardening, but I admire this.
I'm appalled and disgusted that the House Association of Gateway would do this to a decent man who has a decent home, a decent life, and a decent garden. I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm agree with everybody. It's very nice garden. Look after the gentleman, spends his time. It's nice. Garden.
It's absolutely thingy. You know what? In all honesty, I'd be on to the papers. I'd be on to the papers, me, if somebody asked me to take this down. You only have to look at other people's gardens, not on this particular row, because they're all clean and cut by the council. But other people's are not cut and are left up to the individual. And this gentleman has done an individual nice job on his garden.
My name is Sarah Day. I am a tenant of Community Gateway. I have watched and lovingly watched the garden at Harrington Street being developed, this beautiful garden, communal garden for everybody to enjoy.
I'm Kath, and I love this garden. It cheers me up. I've gone through lots of problems, and every time I walk past here and see this garden, and every day it looks gorgeous. And do you know what? It makes me smile. I love the appreciation of how much work is put into it and how beautiful it looks.
I really like this garden, and I didn't see why you don't want to keep it the council, because it's beautiful and you have to stay as it is because it's beautiful, really, really nice. They cheer you up people when they're passing through the street as well. So please keep it.
My name's Alex. I'm a gardener and a photographer, and I think it's a really nice thing that we've got here, so it would be really nice for it to stay.
I love this garden. When I walk past every day, the sunflowers cheer me up, and all the front of the garden, the flowers, they're so beautiful, they brighten my day up.
Terrific place, and it's an absolute absurdity that it's going to be interfered with in any way.
Hi, I'm Helen. I used to live in Preston, but I now live in Leicestershire. I saw your beautiful garden and shared the article in the Evening Post with my mum, who lives in Scotland. And we're down here for the day, and we've come to visit your lovely garden. It's wonderful. This is Mary and this is George.
Yeah, I'm Mary. I also used to live in Preston, and I now live in southwest Scotland, in Whithorn. And I think that this is what community gardening should be, and it would be criminal if the council or the Gateway asked you to remove it.
Well, I'm George. I live in Whithorn, and it's inspirational. It's given us so many ideas of how to do our own community garden.
I think it's amazing what you've done. I think it's fantastic. It's beautiful. It makes me really want to cry, because everything else is like shit. And this is like a garden of like peace and like hope. And yeah, when Preston said, oh, welcome to the city of Preston, they hang a few hanging baskets up, so what? They're like, but you've done this all yourself. And you spent all your money and stuff on it, and to make people happy. And it makes me happy, it makes everyone happy.
and there must be so much many more people that, you know, can say the same thing. And it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful what you've done. You're an artist. You are fantastic. And yeah, it's just amazing. And it says you are amazing, don't forget that. And everyone's beautiful, so even though it rains, your smile's still beautiful, and you make me smile. Even though it's raining, this is making me smile. That someone has so much compassion, and like, wow. And then it inspires students because it's next to the library. And no, I'm just saying, sometimes I'm like stuck in my studies, but if you can do this, it will inspire me to work harder. And by looking at your garden, it will make me work harder and study harder. And just, yeah, you can do what you want, and it'll just like, wow. It's amazing.
This is absolutely beautiful. Every time I drive past here, and I do that at least, you know, quite regularly, I think it's just so lovely. It's inspirational, it's creative, it's uplifting for anybody who sees it. I can't believe that anyone would want to get rid of something like this. And also it's green, it's good for the climate, it's good for everything, for the environment, for the people around. It's absolutely wonderful, and I hope that it stays forever.